Okay, so look, me and my best friend Angela, we back. Okay, welcome to another episode of JustZO Show. Okay, look. So in the last show, we were talking about Kim Kardashian and Reggie Bush, right, breaking up. Okay, let me just judge over it. Okay, she's 29, he's 25. Her people were saying that they broke up because he is too young for her. How long is it going to take you to break up with him and to realize that? Hello, they're saying, insiders is saying that Reggie acts too young for little. I was about to say little Kim.
No. He is too young for little Kim. He's too young. He acts too young for little Kim. I'm gonna cry home to his mama, please. One of your times. Please. Yes.
For Kim Kardashian, he acts too young for Kim Kardashian.
Mm-hmm.
She was away doing publicity, for her line in the stores and the shows and whatever.
Right.
And he was here, because it's off season for the NFL. He was here in New York. Hi, Darren. Lewis. He wasn't in the camera. Come on. Look at Darren. This is show the pad. But anyway. So, you like Kim Kardashian? You don't know who she is? Right. You know who this is?
The Kardashian show?
You like her?
You don't know? Oh, poor thing. Come on.
You don't know Kim Kardashian. But anyway. So he was here in New York and he was partying and he was partying and he was going to the to the wait, hold on, it's right here. Hold on. You know I'm messing with. Say something, Ann. Something.
Hey, anyway, I say this about them too. I feel, you know what, and it's hard to be a couple in the media eye because they're gonna impose their own perceptions of what your relationship is, and you read stuff. I think I heard Janet Jackson say that she never reads the tabloids. She tries not to read the tabloids because it can build your perception of what you think you are really in if you're not strong in who you are. So, and they're young. She's 29 years old. That's fairly young to be in a really committed relationship. And you work 5,000 jobs. But I think they're following their mother's footsteps. Their mother went from a lawyer to Bruce Jenner, the Wheaties guy on the box, right? He was on the Wheaties box for 18 years.
Yeah, plastic face.
Okay. Well, yeah, he said not me. And
2 times.
And I don't know. I just think that it's hard for them as well. But it takes a woman actually, at least in her late 20s, to realize exactly what type of man she wants. In your late 20s, so right now she's realized what type of man she wants, and she's kind of like molding him in her head of who she wants.
But see that goes back to Sandra Bullock. Mm-hmm. I think that's the reason why her and Jesse James, had a little cheatation going on because she was trying to mold him to the type of man she wanted. And not every man is moldable.
Not every man is moldable. You're right. Not every man is moldable, but Sandra Bullock, she really don't need him. When I found out, when I got his name, I'm like, well, who is he? I didn't even know she was married to him. Like, who is he? Mm-hmm. But she's the typical girl next door. Everybody loves Sandra Bullock, even though she didn't seem too appreciative of Marie getting her Oscar.
Yeah, she did.
She didn't seem to, she said, did they just give it to her? They tired of her? So I don't know, but I think she'll be okay. But one thing I say about Sandra Bullock is that if there was no Jennifer Aniston, she would be the girl next door, the poster girl next door. But that position has been held by.
But nobody wants Jennifer. J.A. Nobody wants Jennifer and nobody wants Sandra. I'm sorry.
Why though?
Because I think that they're too aggressive.
The power or the aggression?
The aggression, like as soon as they meet a guy, they just hawk on him. They don't give the guy enough room to draw into them.
But don't men like that?
No, not all men like that.
Oh. Maybe they don't.
No. Not all men like a woman who is too aggressive. Sometimes you gotta fall back and just be dainty. Just be a woman. Let him be a man. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Let him come to you.
Let him come to you, right? If he says, "Can I help you with your bags?" Well, sure, you do it,
right? Yes, I do.
I mean, sometimes you have your superwoman mode.
Yeah, don't get it twisted.
But
don't get it twisted.
But you know how to turn it on and off. Jennifer Anderson and Sandra Bullock don't know how to turn it on and off.
Okay.
And it goes back to what you were saying. Maybe because of their celebrity status, they feel like it's supposed to be easy for them to meet a man.
Yeah. But that goes with Pretty Women. Pretty Women believe that it's easy for them because you attract so many men looking at you that you feel like it's not going to be hard for me to get a man because I have this beautiful face and then I have money and power, and it could be the same thing with Kim, the same thing with her. Like her family is full of power. We're watching the Kardashians where their mother is giving Chloe, what's his name? We said Courtney, her boyfriend. They giving him the business, the baby daddy, because he's not in sports and he's not making millions of dollars.
But she's stupid.
Who?
Courtney.
You think so?
She's dumb. How many times he's cheated on? Matter of fact, when the show first aired, the mothers actually told her not to get with him, not to be with him. The mother actually went Kris Jenner. Kris went up to him and told him, "I do not like you for my daughter. Stay away from my daughter." So it's not like she didn't know. She knew what kind of guy he was. The mother started it off telling her, and then the sisters and the fathers and everybody else started telling her. Then she started to see little things like had little texts in his cell phone. He was coming here to New York. I mean, because this is where he lived, in New York.
Oh yeah?
He lives in New York.
Never knew that.
Look at Martin. Martin got so fat. We watching Ellen, y'all, and Martin got so fat.
His birthday. I love this dude. I love Martin.
Look at Martin on Ellen.
I love Martin. I do.
Anyway, but so Courtney, I just think that Courtney is she's an airhead.
But in a family like that, in a typical family, you're gonna have one airhead. You're gonna have whether it's sisters or brothers, you're gonna have one airhead. You're gonna have one who's powerful that no man can lock her down. And who is that? What is that? What? Unbelievable.
I'm sorry.
Unbelievable.
Kim she's bisexual. Hello, but we knew this.
I did not.
We knew this, but they was all pinning it on Sheree, but it was not Sheree. It was Kim all along.
It was Kim. Unbelievable. Right. Bisexual.
Remember a while back they were saying that Sheree was the bisexual one? Remember that?
Yeah, I remember
that. Wasn't her, it was Kim. I knew that though.
But why do you think she came out and said it? They were getting too close. There was some information out there. They were getting too close and somebody was going to pop it.
Came up. Of course. Honey, when you hang out with a bunch of queens, honey, the queen's going to tell after a while, okay? And honey, with them queens that she have around her with them heels and they bags, and they the ones who do her wigs, honey, them queens going to tell eventually, and that's why she came out.
You throw all that at pieces, but I like it, I love it, work it.
And this is Big Papa. This is Big Papa. Have y'all seen Big Papa, y'all? This is Big Papa. I'll show y'all. That's Big Papa right there. Yes.
Unbelievable.
Crazy, right?
Unbelievable. Where's Sheree? Which one is Sheree?
Sheree is this right here.
Yeah. That's the one I say is the mean one.
Sheree. Everybody, y'all know who Sheree is, right? Right here. Oh, I put my hand all over her face. Right here. That's the one that didn't get the 8 figures from her husband. She didn't get the 8 figures, and her clothing line is whack.
How many figures did she get?
None, I guess. I don't know. Like maybe 2 figures. I don't know. I forgot how many figures. Okay. What's your thought on Tiger Woods? Because here's the thing. Sandra left. Tiger wife didn't leave.
Where is she?
She in the compound. She was collecting that dog.
Exactly. That's why she didn't leave. Okay. She didn't leave because of the fact that she's not going to walk away from that money. You know that saying it's cheaper to keep her?
Right.
It may be cheaper to keep him. It may be cheap. It may finance her more to keep him. Okay? He's the highest paid athlete on the planet right now, Tiger Woods. Okay? So she's not no dummy. She's not going to go nowhere. Oh, she's going to put, let me tell you something. She's going to put him through so much. Well, this is the black woman speaking. She might put him through so much emotional torment that he might file for divorce and say, listen, just take $100 million, take $300, whatever it is. He might wind up saying that because she's going to put him through, because this was out there and she looks like she's a good mother. Her eyes, she's a good woman. She's very nurturing, very caring, and she loves Tiger Woods. And the look that I saw in her face since this thing came out in November, looking at him like, how could you do that? Like, how could you?
Right.
So I don't think that she's going to leave it anytime soon. All of that buying a house someplace else and all of that, she's not.
Not for nothing, but that is a typical black woman thing, though. She'll stay, make him pay. You know what, we're talking about your part. Make him pay how much he weighs.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Pay like you weigh.
Pay like you weigh. Wow.
Yeah, but basically that's what it is. And she's not gonna. She's not leaving.
Do most women think like that though? Pay like you weigh?
No. You have to be groomed into that mentality. You have to